I've been blessed to feel like I've made some connections. And I want to say this to all of you. I think one of the greatest gifts in life, maybe the greatest, is the intersections, the connections we make. Tomorrow you may be sitting in a commute and you say a kind word to a complete stranger. Or you send an email, like you make a little email list of your group and send a nice thought. You never know. The person just may be the right thing that you said. You made a connection. Above all, you're countering the disconnected universe in which we live. And even though you could say, what's one connection compared to 7 billion people and all that? That doesn't work that way. It's a qualitative thing. Connections breed connections, and disconnections, unfortunately, breed disconnections. So every time you make that little touch, you bring a smile to someone's face, a kind, compassionate thing, never underestimate. You've made a connection. Two things were disconnected, and you connected something. And that can have a ripple effect in ways very hard to imagine. I've seen it. Try it out. You'll be surprised. Sometimes you'll see the results, sometimes you won't. But it has absolute effect. Everything starts with one step, as we always say. But we always are amazed by the results. You know, the Wright brothers, they discovered air travel. And now we have all these airports. We see the results, but we don't see all the failures and all the mistakes and all the naysayers that said you'll never fly, you know, etc. So it's vital to know that we have in our power, in the words of Maimonides, we have to look at the world as if like on a scale where the good and the bad are equal. And one good deed, one good connection, one good act tips the scale. That's the tipping point. And never think in terms of, what am I going to do anyway? What do they say, the story where guys were walking on the beach and he's throwing the clams that were washed on the shore. He was throwing them back in so they shouldn't die. So a guy says to him, you know how many clams there are on the beach? There are millions of them. What difference does it make? So he says, to this clam it makes a difference. And it's not a question of numbers.